So the vision of the Land of Dreams is to create a regenerative farm where people are able to come together, people from diverse culture are able to come together to engage in practices that will sustain the land and sustain nature. So there's a lot of ways that activities on the land touches people's lives, change people's lives, which is part of the vision for the Land of Dreams, to bring people together, to change lives, to create a healing place. Originally from Nigeria.
I'm from Cameroon.
My name is Yahya. I am from Syria. I come with family. I have 6 children. My wife Intisar.
I came from Afghanistan, and I work in Afghanistan from 2017 until the time the Taliban got the control of the Afghanistan.
I am from South Sudan, born in Pajok. I grew up in Uganda when the war took place.
Originally, I am from Eastern African country, Eritrea.
I was born in Cameroon, in the capital city named Yaoundé. I moved to Canada in 2017 just to meet my wife and my kids. You know, as an immigrant, I want to continue in agriculture. Like, I applied to more than 200 job applications. I say all kinds, from entry work to professional to engineer, you know, in agriculture. But I got only 3 interviews. In between all that stuff, you know, I did survival job just to, you know, do for the living. And luckily, in 2021, I just got a plot there. This is how everything started with Land of Dream.
I'm part of a group called Bapunche. It's like a group of people from my village back home. So we decide to gather like once a month. And then we were looking for some activities to do together. My husband, Gauthier, was part of the big Cameroonian association. They already had like a plot here. So he told us about Land of Dream, and we met Rod, and that's how we got like a plot to start gardening.
It was a bit tough, leaving all my, you know, all that I've built for my career and everything behind. And when I came in, I kept looking for something that would connect me back to agriculture, because I was at a point in my career where I was done with corporate job. I wanted to go back to something I was really passionate about. And then someone mentioned, oh, there's this wonderful place, Land of Dreams. And I came in. And it was like a dream come true for me, because it was like an opportunity for me to connect back to my passion.
هو السبب نحن سبب جيتنا لهون هو كان صدمة عصبية ونفسية لنا، والسياسة ساعدنا إنه نيجي لهون منه نغير جو ومنه نعمل شيء.
يعني إنه أرض فضية ونغير جو شوي، والخضار حلو، بحب الخضار والزرع.
لأنه نحن قلنا تعرضنا لصدمة نفسية وعصبية هون خلال السنتين اللي مضوا. السنة اللي هون أريح وبعيد عن الناس، عم نلاقي حالنا هون أكتر بعيد عن الناس.
When I came here, so I was in really isolation situation. The things was I feel so lonely, and I had an idea that I lost my everything, not only my country, I lost my identity, my career, everything. And I feel that my hand is empty here. And I don't have a friend here. I was with my mom, and she was also sick. She was in really chronic situation. We had our caseworker, and she was so nice. She was asking about my mom's activity back home, so I shared everything I had in my mind. Then she told me about the land of the dream. So I came with my mom here the first time, and I find this place so nice. I feel relieved.
You know, as the name of this place, Land of Dream, I think it's my land of dream because my first dream was to learn how to raise bee the way I'm raising bee now. Yes, luckily I was here and I found someone to guide me. I worked with him in 2022. In 2023, I decided to be involved in the beekeeping. I took a training. We cannot have food on the table if there is no bees. Okay, when I say food, let me go a little bit forward because when the bees is one of the pollinator, but I'm going to say the major pollinator. When the bees pollinate a plant, you have seed. And from the seed, you have the food that we have on the table. The bees that we have around here are the one doing the pollination of the crops. We have a canola farm down there. I think we have maybe it's barley somewhere around here on that side. All those farms, they have us for sure. Our bees are there to help those farmers to get what they have.
زرعنا فول وكوسة وبندورة بطاطا توم بقدونس بصل فاصوليا خضراء بطيخ ببكورن. الزرع قصة حياة يعني كل يوم واحد بداية إنه تعبه عم بيطلع بين قدامه.
We mostly grow black nightshade because we noticed that it grows like really well here, and that's something we like to eat. We never have it in the store here. It's like I would say the base of some traditional food in Cameroon because we eat a lot of greens, we eat a lot of leaves, we have so many variety, but the only one we are able to grow here is black nightshade because the other variety takes like long time to grow.
Let me say personally, when I always have my kid, I have gestation diabetes. Once I eat my plan that I plan, which is the black nightshade, it will improve my sugar. So it means something in my life journey that I'm going through. It's not that I'm fully diabetes, but I am going to be there as I'm aging, according to my doctor. So it's better for me planning those plans, watch my diet, it helps me. And it's not only me, in my community, a lot of people are going through this diabetes. So even my plan, you can see now I have there, is not enough for everybody.
This year, I am specializing in few things that with the hope to sell. And with kale, for example, we are selling now for most of August. We are supplying customers, especially some restaurants. Even just minutes ago before the interview, I received a big order. So next year, my plan is to be like full-time farmer here.
So coming here, I found the plot. I was excited. I was happy to start from there. But while doing that, I saw chickens by the side, and I was like I think 2 or 3 of them then, and I was like, wow, I want to do more. I want to raise chickens. So for me, it's passion for livestock, and also, it's kind of giving me an opportunity to be directly involved in, raising this chicken, experiencing what it took to raise a chicken, and connecting myself back to, what I had going for me back in Nigeria. So chickens enrich the soil and contribute in that cycle. For example, the chickens, when they are on land, because they are pasture raised, they're not in the cage somewhere. So when they move on land, they scratch. Scratching, they are aerating the soil, and that is very good for the soil structure. They also leave back their manure that helps to enrich the soil. It's very rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which is important nutrient for the soil. Also, chickens are very good with weed management. So you put chickens on land, just in 24 hours, you'll be amazed with what they will do with the weed on the floor. So that is also something that contributes to sustainability and regenerative practice.
Gardening is like a hobby for me, so I was getting really stressed. So when I learned about Land of Dreams, for me it was like a relief. I was like happy. So I usually take my children here for them to play with the dirt, because I want them to have that connection with the soil, with the nature. So to run, to see the chicken, because where we live, they don't see chicken. They only see those pieces at the store. So I want them to really see what is the chicken, how does a chicken live, to see what's the dirt, to play with the dirt, to get dirty.
So Canada has been my best place, and I've been growing my knowledge over day of day, and being among people, I'm really very happy, especially in this environment. I grow in the environment of where people, live the life of village. So I love the environment where I am at the moment.
When I came here, I find this place really multicultural, so friendly. And then I don't remember exactly we work on our plot. I think we work, but not too much. When we get back to our home, my mom told me that I am physically so tired, but I feel so fresh. And I said, yes, Mom, I have the exact feelings. I was so happy. Sometimes I feel so worried, but I said, okay, I shouldn't think about this, and better to go to the Land of Dream and do some activities to gain energy.
It is both farming and being part of community, making participating in community gatherings, celebrations, First Nation dances, and blessings for the harvest, for the land. Yeah, a lot of things happen here.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenge of growing the plant in terms of the period of it. And then, like I say, lack of water and the soil. It doesn't produce some plant that you want it to come out well, right? Those are the major things. Water is a problem here.
The soil here is it's very challenging compared to Cameroon. You can do your garden everywhere. So you don't have to buy some soil, because that was a shock for us, for me particularly, when I came here. And when I want to start my garden at home, I have to buy the soil at the superstore. That's something I would have never done back home, because you can just grow everywhere,
I mentioned to someone one day, I said, I believe every good mother would be able to raise a chicken. Because having a chicken, it's kind of like, for me, when they came in at 2-day-old or 1-day-old, it was like I was conscious of, I had to make sure everyone was clean, which just like what some mothers, like when I had my first child, they fall sick, they get cold, they get hot, they get thirsty, they get hungry. So you have to be able to understand, and I've learned all of that in understanding what science, means what. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes because this area is also naturally inhabitant of rabbits, gophers, and other small insects. Usually we grow for all of us. For rabbits, for gophers, we set aside some for them. So we live together.
Prior to my being on the land, don't think I had never seen a teepee. I've only seen one in a movie, but not like in real situation. So it gave me the opportunity to see how the teepee is, being built. And while doing that, I also learned, because I was told by the elder, usually in the Blackfoot community, women set up the teepee. And it made me feel like there is nothing like a man's job or a woman's job.
The elders, some of the elders that teach us here, and the blessings, their own way of celebrating the Creator, and the respect for people, for the land, for nature.
I was participated 2 times or 3 times for the raising the teepees. Now I know a little bit how to raise a teepee, and I learned also about the nature and how it is important to the human life and how we should take care of the nature, because our life is involved to the nature.
Everyone coming out here is excited to be here. They find that fulfillment doing what they're doing. You can see people happy, joyful, working tirelessly, coming during work hours, after work hours, weekends. You see people out here, which is very important. So for me, that's like more than anything, like connecting with real people, connecting with diverse culture.
This place means a lot to me. I know this is looks for someone for the first time looks so like a small place, but it means a lot to me to get out of the isolation and connecting with the new society, new country, which now feels like my country. This is the country of the opportunity for me, and this place feels like small Canada for me. Because it is an example of the whole Canada for me. And every time I come here, I feel, so this country is mine and I can do anything.
It is both farming and being part of community. Both of them. If it were only the products and farming and gardening, someone could do it even who has a yard, someone could do it in yard. But here, you exchange greetings, you visit each other's plots, and so even if in the future I can have my own yard, I won't stop coming here. It's an experience of love, unconditional love, yeah.